Italy for Chianti Ultra Trail 2026. It's 120 kilometers and 5,200 meters of elevation. And I'm just laying out my kit that I think I will need for the race. So for this race, for the 120k, you get one drop bag. So I need to try and take as much nutrition as I can for the first 74 kilometers, and that's when I get my drop bag. So I'm planning to take, this is my first set of clothes, and then my drop bag, I'm going to take a long sleeve and an extra waterproof jacket and 2 sets of gloves just in case during the night. So this one here, the pack is there with the head torches, and yeah, I think we're all good to go. I don't think there's much else. We're currently in Florence, which is a beautiful city, and we're just about to get the race organised shuttle bus to the start, where hopefully, fingers crossed, we can register early, because I don't want to be hanging about. The race starts at 4 in the morning, so we need a good night's sleep. I need a good night's sleep. One thing missing out of this race that I'm not taking that I took for Mozart, which is what I keep thinking back to with the weather, it's totally different. Tomorrow's going to be pretty warm and sunny, so I'm not taking any leggings or waterproof trousers for my drop bag. Just t-shirts and long sleeves, because I think during the night, even if it is warm, it'll be cold, so a long sleeve will be beneficial. And then that is it, yeah, so no waterproof trousers.
That was a long-winded way of saying I'm not taking waterproof trousers.
Yes, it was. So it's 5 p.m. The race starts for me in 11 hours, and we finally just arrived at our accommodation for the night. It's a little glamping pod called Glamping in Orlando. UTMB have hired out the whole resort for the weekend. It's like their partner resort, so there's shuttles to and from. And we're finally here, booked dinner for 6:15. Where's my little cup? It's got a bear on it. Head torches, other head torches, important information, some gels, waterproof jacket, buff, and first aid and toiletries, electrolytes. And then for the drop bag, got a ton of clothes, ton of nutrition, and some backup shoes, because I'm not going to be wearing these normals to start with, because they're a bit too firm. I'm going to be wearing the Hoka Tecton X3s. So yeah, all good, ready to get dinner, pizza, and then go to bed. It's 3 in the morning, I'm ready. I just need to put my jacket on and leave for the coach. The race starts in an hour. So the next time you see me, I'll be at the start line. So I'm 25k in, feel alright. It's nice that the sun's come up now. You can see it's a beautiful route. My god, it absolutely stinks of egg mayo sandwiches. Like the meal deal sandwiches you get out of Tesco, the egg mayo ones, and you open it and it just hits you, that smell. I think I've smelt it like 3 or 4 times, and you'd think, oh, it's the people farting. No, not if you smell it multiple times. But it's a beautiful route, just stinks of egg mayo. Yeah, 25k in, sun's coming up, it's getting pretty warm. I'm going pretty slow because I'm just really fatigued. Let's crack on. Right, I am 50k in now. 7 hours, 50k. It's going well. Can't smell egg mayo anymore. I think that was just localised to the start where I could just smell egg mayo, but it has put me off egg mayo sandwiches. So the smell's gone. I ran with my friend Jesse for a while, but his pace was a bit quick for me. I think I'm in good spirits. I just feel exhausted. Still feel exhausted. I've had enough gels, nutrition. It's been okay. Probably lacking slightly. Been taking the NAC products at the checkpoints, but I don't really like NAC. But it's good to get something down, isn't it? So yeah, cracking on with it, getting it done. We'll see how we fare. I don't know if sub-24 is on the cards. Probably not. Finish is a finish. But yeah, overall good spirits. Just feel bloody exhausted. And I ran with a guy from China as well. We're chatting a little bit. But other than that, there's absolutely no chat whatsoever. There never is at UTMB races. Serious business. We're very serious. Very serious. Just wondered if someone could hear me. But it's true, no one speaks. It's strange that, because you do like Western states. Not to mention that. I haven't mentioned it to anyone actually. I'm joking to. But what I'm trying to say is you do an American race and like Autumn 100, an English race or Scottish race, whatever. You get really good chat. Like I really appreciate the fact that I've spoke to Jesse from Finland and the guy from Beijing, just because I pointed out his UTMB tattoos. But yeah, it's just funny, isn't it? These races attract a very serious crowd. But yeah, 50k in. Let's see how the next 50 goes, and then 20 after that. It's 75 kilometers into the race now. I've just, as you can see, got changed. I was going to wear my long sleeve because it is cool at night, but I opted for another t-shirt. The Precision one was great, but I'd sweat through it, sweating so much. So I've gone for a new hat and a new t-shirt. I had a proper fuel there, but it was really good. A bowl of pasta with parmesan, a couple of drinks. I tried the NAC energy fuel. It was disgusting actually, but I tried it. And I needed all my Precision gels because that was me ran out. So I actually came just in time. Oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe, just in time. So I'm hoping I've got enough Precision now to do me. Like, it's fine eating in the aid stations, and I am doing that, but like that 15-kilometer section took me probably 2 hours to do. I've also got my headphones, so I'm gonna listen to a bit of music, get in the zone. And despite my earlier comments about chatting, I have spoke to quite a few runners the last section, which was really good. Really good actually. A couple of Germans, including Hansi, who's doing his first UTMB event today, which I think is crazy. But fair play to him, he's chose a good one. We just ran into the checkpoint together chatting about, you guessed it, Western States. But yeah, it's a really good race, really enjoying it. Still exhausted, but enjoying it. Onwards and upwards until it gets dark. I'm 92k in, so that's 28k left, and as long as I can do the 28k in 10 hours, I qualify for Western States, which is really good. The bad news is it's a long way to go. I feel done. I'm so tired. So tired. I just want to go to bed. I'm looking forward to going to bed actually and sleeping. Just sleeping. I really want to sleep. I know you're probably eager to hear if I could ever smell egg mayo again. I couldn't. I've been playing music on and off because there's no chat again. But I think everyone's struggling now anyway, so that's probably why. But I thought I'd do a final check-in now, because once it goes dark, you won't be able to see. I'll take a few videos for the final montage, and I'll check in again when I've finished. When I've finished. That sounds good, doesn't it? Not if, when. So, over and out. Right, so it's the day after the race. I'm finished, showered, and I've had a little bit of a nap, still pretty tired. But I thought I'd give an update on the last 2 checkpoints because it was dark, so I couldn't really show much. I just showed the checkpoints, I believe, in the finish, and that was it. But yeah, the second to final checkpoint is when I first put my head torch on. So looking at my little printout document here, I had 8 kilometres between that and the final checkpoint. So I put a buff on. So I took my headphones off and I put my head torch on. And that was really good. Like that 8 kilometres kind of, I wouldn't say it flew by. It wasn't as technical as I thought the final bit of the race was going to be. So I was very pleased about that. I was still in a lot of pain and hobbling and running. It was quite strange. I was trying to run. I was urging myself to run. But every time I tried to run, my feet were in so much pain and my hips were tight. And I think the reason my feet were in so much pain is because it's quite a rocky route. So you're constantly kicking stones. And it gets to that point in the race where you've kicked so many stones that each one that you kick is absolute agony. And you almost grimace in pain when you hit that stone. Like I'm looking at my toenails now and the black, the 2 big ones, which is a bit, it's part and parcel with the race, I guess. And then, yeah, I got to the final checkpoint and I knew this was going to be the toughest one because there was 15 kilometres left. And that 15 kilometres at the end of the race usually takes the longest. You're feeling pretty rotten. So I'm not sure why I did it, but I changed my head torch battery because I thought I've been using my head torch in the morning for a couple of hours. I've been using it now for maybe 2 hours. I don't want it to start flashing low battery during this section. So I changed the battery. At this point, I was hoping sub-24 was still on the cards. Like I had 15 kilometres to go and I knew if I did it in under a certain time, I would get the sub-24 as long as I wasn't walking. So at that aid station, I took 2 paracetamol. My first 2 paracetamol of the entire day. And they worked wonders. I was able to run fine. Yeah. 15 kilometres left, 400 metres up, 700 down. I was a bit worried about the down because it was the downs where I was hobbling the most and the downs where I tend not to lift my feet, so I was kicking all the stones. But yeah, the 2 paracetamol was spot on. I was running very, very strong. I had in my head, actually, if I run this section well, I'll have a chance to do sub 20, which I didn't think was possible. So I thought, why not? So I pushed it pretty hard and overtook every single person I encountered, exchanged words with every single person I encountered, whether it be well done or nearly there. Most of the times I didn't get a response back. I assume people were in the pain cave or just ignorant. A few people commented back the same sort of words of encouragement, which obviously I really appreciate that. You're all struggling. So that was good. And then I think with about 8 kilometres left, I thought, if I really do push this section, I could be on with a chance of doing under 19 hours, which is a whole hour faster than what I thought was fastest. So I was like, yeah, on we go then. Let's just charge through it. So I just absolutely leathered through it. Went as fast as I could, as fast as my little legs would carry me. Didn't have any music. Didn't have much gels left. I think you'll see in the video I had 1 big gel, 1 small gel and a square. So I basically had the 90 gram gel and the square. I've come back with a 30 gram, that's all I've got left out of the entire race. And yeah, absolutely stormed home in 18 hours, 50 something, 57, I can't remember. And then yeah, came back. Overall, really happy with it. And on a final note, Chianti Ultra Trail by UTMB, would I recommend doing their race? Probably not. Yes, it was an absolutely fantastic way to see the landscape. The landscape is stunning. It's like no other I've seen before. It's gorgeous. The vineyards, the castles, everything is perfect. But would I recommend doing a UTMB race here? Maybe not. You probably know yourself if you're watching this, you've done UTMB events. You know they feel different to your local races. And there's a different vibe to those races that you don't get at UTMB. Like, there's like almost, I don't want to say family atmosphere, but you feel like everyone's willing you on as a finisher to succeed. And I don't feel that with UTMB events. Admittedly, I've been doing UTMB events for 10 years, so I obviously must seem to love them because I keep coming back. My first one was just 10 years ago this year, which was a CCC 2016, and now I'm here at Chianti 2026. So I obviously do love their events. Like, I love the trails that they do. They organise races on beautiful trails. I'll give them that. And overall, there's just certain aspects about the organisation, especially for this race, that could have been handled a lot better. Like, the accommodation we're staying in here is self-catering. It's booked out as part of the whole UTMB weekend. They've booked out all this accommodation, let's say 100 self-catering lodges. Yet, because the glamping area isn't open to the public yet, they don't have the shop up and running. You know, it's too early in the season for them. And that's quite a big oversight that I feel UTMB should have addressed that. There should be a shop for us to make pizzas, you know, pasta, actually make food with the equipment that we have in the little kitchenette. That's one of the things. The shuttles aren't the best. Like, we've had to wait an hour for coaches, and then we've got the big issue is tomorrow morning to leave. Like, I booked an €80 return coach from Rada in Chianti at 7:30 in the morning that takes us back to Florence for our flight. However, you can't check out these accommodations till 8 a.m. So that instantly puts us 30 minutes outside. We will have missed our coach. So we need to try and find a way to check out really early and then try and get the UTMB's transport back to the village. Although they're not offering that on the Monday for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe they expect everyone leaves on a Sunday. So there's just a few things like that could have been handled better by UTMB. I don't think I'm the only one in saying that. Like, that's a given. Would I come here as a holiday to run these trails? Definitely. Yeah, I really would. Is there any other races on these trails? I'm not sure, but would I recommend them? Probably, yeah. Overall, it was a great race. Great scenery. Good mementos. Got a bottle of wine, got a glass that I've wrapped up. Got the medal and a t-shirt. But yeah, I'm happy with my performance. I didn't think I'd get under 24 hours for a Western States qualifier, which is my main reason for applying for this race and doing this race in the first place, was to get under 24. And for some reason I ended up just under 19. Not sure how that happened. But overall, I ran a very good race and I'm happy. And just on a final note, thank you for watching the video. I really enjoyed it. It was a brilliant race, and yeah, thank you. Cheers from me and Pumpkin, a little beetle.